Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Chym.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Chym, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Hello and
pour ce
welcome
match.
one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Chym. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Big chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Guimaraes. That is lovely. And this is Messi. Zanetti. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to retrieve it. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Chym, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Serginho. So, Chym, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some... Mbappe!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
So that's going to be another corner.
So, third corner of the game. And this is Messi. And the shot! And it's a goal! And it's Cameroon who take the lead.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cameroon have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, that's been intercepted. Schlotterbeck.
Cameroon have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Pull it. And that is expertly dealt with. Zakaria. Serginho. Here's Nedved. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. And that... Shot, surely! And no mistake.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double, finishing it up.
And he shoots! And he has been fouled there. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really...
Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zakaria clears without hesitation. Decent chance!
And for a moment, time stood still.
So their fourth corner of the game. Towering header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
O'Reilly. Musiala. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Looking to play him in. Oh, what a ball! And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And that's the second half started.
Cameroon have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nedved. Onana. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cleared away. Nicely shaped ball. Zanetti. Courtois claims comfortably. And they're back on the ball again. Nedved. And it's Serginho. Looking for options for movement. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pepe getting this one clear.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Musiala, and they can counter here. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the through ball. Zanetti. Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Roberto Baggio. Forced to go back. And it's Amadou Onana. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cameroon do have a chance to counter here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Zakaria can clear it away.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 4.
They're up to 5 corners
le
now.
numéro 19. Messi. Le numéro 23. Javier
Not pretty,
Zanetti.
but it gets the job
Le
done.
numéro 8. Roberto Carlos. Le numéro 39. À leur place. Le
That's just
numéro
playing
20.
it safe
Le
and
numéro
simple.
14. Le numéro
Oh, they could
5.
break here.
Le numéro 12.
Kaka.
Le numéro 41.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Kaká. Cameroon needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Van Bronckhorst. Gerrard. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Pull it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cameroon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Gerrard. O'Reilly. Looking for the run. And that is not getting there. Vieira is the team's great visionary. That's a good foray he's making. And here's Hullet. Van Bronckhorst. Real chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Hullet. Good take, and is he in? And he's quick to get rid. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It'll be a throw-in. pull it.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Basho! Borussia Dortmund found a way. And that is as much time as there will be. Cameroon did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to...
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Hello and
pour ce
welcome
match.
one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Borussia Dortmund genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Guimaraes. looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
It's a throw-in. Onana. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Messi. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a threatening ball. Zakaria gets it away. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now this could be a chance. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, can he get onto this? Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Brilliantly cut out. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. Clipped into space. Decent chance! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Hullet. Zakaria. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Not a bad try by any means. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And this is Messi. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Nedved. Roberto Baggio. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Opts to play it back. And it's Amadou Onana. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he has been fouled there. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Nedved!
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Musiala. Oh, that's a key interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Cameroon go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Cameroon looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll...
Chance for a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! And another try! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's having a shot! And no mistake. They are playing them off the park. Roberto Carlos duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Varane makes the interception. Now it's Haaland. Zanetti. No, again there's no way through. Oh, that's a Bruno Guimaraes! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 39.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 23.
Cameroon are having a ball here.
Le numéro
This
20.
is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every
Le numéro
department.
41. Le numéro
Cruyff.
12. Le numéro 5. Le numéro 4. Le
Kaka.
numéro 14.
Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. And it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Incoming Dylan. Towering header! And that's a good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Might be danger here.
Borussia Dortmund are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Kaká. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard. Now it's Kaká. Into the last 5 minutes. And Bronkhorst tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Kaká. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, look at the space here. Deftly away. And it's Zakaria.
Il y aura 4
Into a
minutes
minimum
de
of
temps
4
additionnel.
minutes additional time. And it's Edmilson. Takes a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Look at the space here! And he was alert to it. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Bronckhorst. Hullet. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And with Cameroon.